Thank you for popping onto the broadcast. I am Salandia Hammond, aka Sueham, baby, also known as the Thug Motivator with sueham.com. And I want to know, man, how are you guys marketing your brand? Let's talk about it. Let's find out. What are you doing? How are you getting what you do out to the public? I can tell you some of the things that I do to get out to the public, and I can tell you how it's been beneficial. And I can tell you some of the things that I've messed up on. But what I want to know is from everyone that is joining this broadcast is some of the things that you are doing. So while you're typing in the comments, some of the things that you're doing, what I'd like for you to do is tell me where you are watching this broadcast from. Deborah says she boosts, meaning you boost your Facebook posts, right? Am I understanding that right, Deborah? Is that correct? Tell me yes if that's right, or if I'm way off, then correct me. And let me know if you can hear me clearly. Oh, I just rhymed. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay, Deborah from Virginia, can you hear me clearly? And okay, she said right. She boosts Facebook posts, right? That is a beautiful thing to do. I have been telling people for years, ooh, look at the lipsticks, I digress. I have been telling people for years to use Facebook marketing. What are some other ways that you guys market your brand? While you're typing below, I want to share some of the ways that I market my brand. All right. And how do I know it's effective? It's effective because I have people that I don't know reaching out to me, people I don't know reaching out to me and booking me. That's when you know that you're marketing your brand effectively. At least for me, I'll put it that way. For me, I know that I'm marketing my brand effectively when I have people reaching out to me whom I do not know, who's not affiliated with me. Now, so some of the things that I do is I do videos like these where I'm giving value, where I'm giving tips and information away for free. And I've been doing that for years, didn't just start today. If you go back to my YouTube channel, Sueham, or my second YouTube channel, Salandia Hammond, my government name, you'll see that I've been doing videos for a number of years. Even on Facebook, you can dig up videos from me giving information. And that is one of the ways that I'm able to market my brand. Now, we know that Facebook has changed its algorithms, so sometimes not as many people see your posts. So, you know, and that's one of the great things about having Facebook ads. I had to put my glasses back on to see what you were writing, Deborah. Yes, word of mouth. Word of mouth has been very effective for me as well. Word of mouth is the oldest form of marketing there is, right? And it's still one of the best forms of marketing there is. And I really believe that you get people to tell other people about your stuff when you are great, right? When you are great, when you consistently deliver with excellence, people will automatically tell others about your stuff. When you become known for the thing that you do and you execute it with excellence, people will automatically tell other people. Instagram, Deborah also says she markets through Instagram. Now, I have been getting really, really big on Instagram myself. I'm loving the Instagram stories. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so many views on my Instagram stories, videos, and it'll allow you to post videos up to 10 minutes. So Instagram is definitely proven to be a great way. So I just want to share real briefly before I get off the broadcast, just some of the things that I'm doing that I found to be very effective. When I market, when I share videos and I put things out there, I'm not just marketing to my local area. I'm marketing within a radius of where I live. And sometimes I'm marketing all across the US. And sometimes I'm marketing all across the US, Canada, and London. Just depends on what I am marketing. If I'm trying to sell shirts, if I'm trying to sell books, if I'm trying to sell my training course, I may do the US, Canada, and London. If I'm going to an area where I know I'm going to do a show, I'm pretty much marketing in that area, getting people familiar with who I am. But for the most part, I try to market across the United States so that I can get known nationally. Now, I do that by doing videos and by doing blog posts, by doing podcasts, by doing interviews on TV and radio. I know a lot of people say that TV, radio, and print newspaper is dead. I don't really think so. What I do is I take those interviews because there are people watching. And my whole thing is there are people watching. So I take those interviews and I record them. And even if you missed it on TV or you didn't hear it on radio, I've got it recorded. So now I take that same piece of content and I come back and I plaster it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube so that you can find it, so that it can resurface over and over and over again. So now I've repurposed that one piece of content and put it in like 5, 6 different places. I put it on my website. That's why a lot of times you hear me driving people to my website, sueham.com, so that they can see the body of work and the things that I do and the things that I represent. Now, because I believe in spending money in branding and marketing, people reach out to me whom I do not know, who request for me to come speak, request for me to do training, request for me to do shows, request for me to bring my plays to different areas. And what people don't understand is I'm not spending a lot of money. I'm just consistent with what I do. And that's where a lot of people fail. They are not consistent. And I tell people, do it right now while you can. While Facebook and Instagram are very, very, very cheap, market and advertise. Brand yourself on these free social media platforms. Become well known in what you do. Grant Cardone has this saying that I love, and it is so the truth. People don't buy. My lipstick is really driving me crazy. I apologize, y'all. People buy from the best known. You can have the best product in the world. You got the best message. You can preach better than anybody. You can have you could be the best speaker. You could be better than my man Les Brown. You could have the best. You could have a phone better than the iPhone, but because nobody knows you, they're not going to buy from you. People buy from the people they know, whoever is best known. So how do you get best known? You constantly stay in people's faces, man. And you stay in people's faces by marketing your brand through print, through emails, through text messages, through Facebook, through social media, through LinkedIn, through Twitter, through Instagram, through YouTube, through your website, through your blogs, through podcasts. Now that sounds like a lot, right? But it's really, really not. And if you really think about it, this is where you got to get, it really like bothers me when I hear people who do business, right? And I said, okay, how are you marketing on social media? Oh, I don't do social media. It's just too negative. What? You are a freaking business. How are you not doing social media? It's a freaking free platform that you can reach so many different people and target them by age, by number, by sex, by what they like, how much they make, where they live. And the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. And you're telling me you don't use it because it's negativity? I don't understand that. I don't understand why people won't use what's at their disposal to get known. Everyone has a freaking cell phone, man. Like, it is so crazy. I remember, it's crazy. Like, we would have to wait on the house phone to make calls because we only, it was the house phone. And then if you didn't have two-way calling, if somebody was trying to reach you and the line was busy, they just couldn't get you, right? So back in the day, TV and radio and print was the biggest form of marketing. Now everybody has a cell phone and everybody is on social media. The days are gone where people are just opening up their email because they're spammed so much. Now it's all about text message marketing. It's all about reaching them where they are, and where they are is on this bad boy. Scrolling Instagram, watching videos on YouTube, scrolling Facebook, and it's up to you to captivate their attention, to make enough noise, to drive them to whatever you have, to get them to know who you are. And here's the thing, you got to be consistent. So many people say, oh, it doesn't work. Social media doesn't work. Dude, you got to play the long game, right? You got to play. You think that, okay, for example, I always use McDonald's, but I can't help it. You think that McDonald's will say, you know what, we've sold so many burgers, I don't think we got to do no more commercials. No, McDonald's is still whipping out new commercials, and everybody knows McDonald's, but they do not become complacent. They do not rest upon their laurels. They continuously put out content to remind you of who they are and what they sell. So when you're on social media and you're marketing and you're going at it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you're like, oh, it's not working, 6 months, a year, it's not working. Listen to me, my friend. You have to stay at it. I've been doing it for a few years, and I'm telling you, it pays off. If you're in it for the long game, you understand that it requires patience. You understand that it requires time for consistency. You know, it compounds. It requires time. If you're consistent and you keep putting in the work, eventually payday will come. That's a famous saying I love to say. Payday is coming after a while. Put your time in, right? It is coming after a while. So if you continuously brand yourself, market yourself, reach outside of your comfort zone, eventually people will begin to know who you are. So I cannot stress that enough. I just wanted to find out what you guys are doing. Yes, Deborah, out of sight, out of mind. That is so true. That is one of the reasons why I don't understand why people do that. If you're not a big brand or a big celebrity or something like that, and you just take time off, people forget about you. People really, really forget about you. But when you are consistently working your groove, right? Working your talent, pumping out content, in my case, doing stage plays, doing shows, speaking different places, training people, then I stay in the forefront. When you see my Facebook ads dropping in your news feed, you're probably like, here go that girl again with the blonde hair, with the pearls on, with a dang on t-shirt, right? Here she go again. She get on my nerve. You know, when I drop it to your Instagram, right? News feed, there she go again. But hey, you can either block me or you can choose to join me. And I'm so thankful for everyone who chooses to join me. So those are just some things I wanted to share with you guys. And I just wanted to find out what you are doing, because I guess it bothers me because I see a lot of businesses that could do much better than what they're doing, but they refuse to put money into their branding and their marketing. And I don't understand that. I guess they want to be America's or the world's best kept secret, but you have to put money into your branding and into your marketing. Yes, Brittany, when you are doing an event, regardless if people show up or not, you got to put the money out there. Go back, do the event again. They're gonna start saying, oh, okay, I heard that name before. Okay, oh, I heard that play was the bomb. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna catch the next one. You gotta keep doing it. It's just like a new restaurant comes to town, right? People start talking about the new restaurant, but you haven't been there yet. But you keep hearing people talk about this restaurant. What do you say? You say, oh man, I'm hearing people talk about that restaurant. I gotta go check it out. 2-3 days later, somebody else comes, tells you about the restaurant. Man, everybody's talking about this restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna go check the restaurant out. That's how it works, guys. When it comes to your marketing, when it comes to your brand, your message, your services, you got to continue to put it out there and make it so great that other people market it for you. You got to stay in front of people. You got to stay on the minds of people. You got to think for people, man. Like I'm here to tell you, in the last 30 days, I've had so many people calling me and saying, hey, can I book you for this? Can I book you for this? Can I book you for this? And I think back to a time when it was like 4 years ago, that was not happening. But you have to remember, I was building my brand. So again, consistency, Daniel-san, consistency, Daniela, consistency, put your time in, payday will come. And so now I'm having to turn down gigs because people are knowing that the name sueham is synonymous with, entertainment. It's synonymous with training. It's synonymous with speaking, the arts. And that's what most people think when they hear the word sueham, or they think comedian, but that's all a part of my branding. And I market 365 days a year because I understand that the brand is the most important thing. People knowing who you are, what you stand for, what you sell, or what you offer is the most important thing. People will then start to recommend you by word of mouth. People will then start to check out your websites. They'll start to buy your products. They'll start to buy your services. And then you'll start to get strangers calling, wanting to book you or hire you or buy your products or what have you. But it all starts with branding and marketing. You have to think enough of yourself to invest in yourself, to let other people know about what you have to offer. I'm not ashamed to come on here 365 days a year and tell you about what I do. I'm not ashamed. I love what I do. And I know that what we do is awesome. One, because you guys tell us that consistently. Number two is because we execute in excellence. We execute in excellence. We go back, we identify our weaknesses and our flaws, and three, we go and we fix them. Number four is we consistently execute. Number five is that we consistently learn. Number six is that we consistently invest in ourselves. Number seven is that we are keeping our audience always at all times at the forefront of everything that we do. I'm talking about to the point that when we do stage plays, and I don't know a lot of people who do this, but when we do stage plays, Maurice will go into the audience while we're doing sound check. And he'll go from one wall to the next. He'll sit in different seats to make sure that everyone in that audience can have great hearing experience when watching our shows. He's checking from wall to wall, center to the back, to the middle, and they're running again, 100% pure. I'm sorry, that was a part of the song just came in my head. Anyways, I digress. But he's checking all of that stuff to make sure that the lighting is great, that you can see, that you can hear, because what matters most to us is the audience experience, not the freaking dollars. Who is Lexi? Oh my God. What is up with all these people that's let me block you, Lexi. Lord have mercy, Jesus, the spam that's coming on here. Y'all seen Lexi's comment? But we'll block her after the thingy. But he's checking because the audience experience is so duper important. It's super duper important because guess what? The audience is going to go back and they're going to tell somebody. They're either going to say, yo, the sound was horrible. You don't want that. The lighting was horrible. The story made no sense. Okay. They started 20 minutes late. You don't want that, man. You don't want that. You don't want that. Because it's hard to rebound from negative reviews. In my opinion, my freaking opinion. So if you can do things to prevent that, then do that. And that's what we do. We're checking the lighting. We're checking the temperature. We want our audience to be comfortable. We're saying, please, if you're in the audience smacking gum, please don't do that. People came to have a great night of entertainment. We tell people, Lorena Bobbitt said, is this a tutorial on living off EBT? Oh gosh, y'all are funny over these comments. You know what's funny too? When you're doing these videos, guys, you got to be open to the negativity and to the I was going to say another nasty word, but I'm not. But to the people who are to the idiots that come on to your broadcast, which it don't affect me. I don't care how people comment because it's not going to stop me from broadcasting who I am and broadcasting what I'm about. So you got to put on your thick armor, right? Because you're going to have some idiots coming on your broadcast, coming on your blog posts, coming on your podcast, coming everywhere and trying to like bring you down. But the sad part is they're not living their dreams. And that's the problem. They're not living their dreams, so they're trying to tear you down from living yours. But you got to stay strong and keep going. What they don't realize is that with all of these comments that they're leaving, they're helping me to reach more people. So I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep the comments coming, y'all. Keep the comments coming, the negative comments. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because one thing you won't do, you will not break me. You will not break me. I've been through too much to get to where I am. So negative comments don't hurt me. The only people I care about when it comes to negative comments are my audience members, the people who actually come to one of my shows or the people who actually buy my products. Those are the only people that I care about when it comes to negative comments. Because if you didn't like something, or if you thought something, or it just wasn't right, then I want to know because I want to fix it. But random people on the internet, it doesn't faze me. So back to what I'm saying, even though I just took a few minutes to talk to you about that, it still doesn't faze me. I'm only saying that because a lot of people won't come on the internet and do videos or talk about their brand, their products, and their services because of knuckleheads. But you can't let knuckleheads stop you from doing you, from living your dreams. So, I mean, you're going to have people come on here and say stupid stuff to you, right? But But so what? So what? They're behind a computer. You never meet them. You never see them. Don't let it stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. So going back to our shows, we are making sure that every audience member has a great experience, because here's the thing. If they have a great experience, if our story is together, our sound is together, our lighting is together, our music is together, our actors are together, everything is good to go, right? They're going to leave and they're going to be excited to go and tell somebody, oh my God, that was a great show. Oh my God, you got to go see it. And all they're doing is just helping you grow your brand. So I'm hoping y'all digging what I'm saying. Share it if you're feeling it. Comment below. Let me know some of the things that you do to advertise. That is funny. Somebody said, one of the idiots in the comments said, is he going to do the thong song? Trying to say, I'm what's the dude name from Drew Hill? Cisco, that thong. Anyways, I love y'all, man. Connect with me at sueham.com. That's SUEHAM.com. Peace. Y'all crack me up. What?